Welcome to the CWA tutorial. This video will go over navigating the CWA platform and the information found in the various reports. When first logging into CWA, you'll be greeted with the dashboard you see in front of you. This dashboard consists of 4 reports, the first being the Invoice Roll-Up Report. This allows you to see all outstanding invoices on accounts you oversee. It also breaks them down into 30-day increments. If at any point in any report in CWA you want more information, simply look for the blue numbers, whether they be invoice numbers or totals, and click on them. It'll allow you to drill down and see all the invoices making your outstanding balance. If you ever want to see an actual copy of the invoice, just go to the left-hand side of the screen and click on the invoice number in blue. This will pull up a copy of the invoice that you can print or review on your screen prior to making payment. The next report is the Vehicle Spend Report. This is a quick visual of your spend for the prior month. Simply click on the bar graph on the report and to get a breakdown by equipment type of how much was spent last month. If you want to go one step further, you can click on a particular vehicle type and get broken down to the unit level. The next report is the Operator Repair Cost. Unlike the Vehicle Spend Report, which tabulates all spend for the prior month, this report simply looks at repair costs for the prior month. It begins in a breakdown by equipment type. You can drill in to see by unit type for prior month repair costs. The last report on the dashboard is the top 10 costliest assets for the prior month. This is simply a quick visual of overall spend for the assets that cost the most money on your fleet for the prior month. At the top of the screen are additional reports. The first drop down is for accounts, and the first report in there is the Invoice Roll-Up Report, which is identical to the one in your dashboard. The next one is your Outstanding Invoice Report. Here you can select a given date and time to be able to see which invoices are still outstanding from that period. The next report is the Invoice and Payments Report. This allows you to see all invoices that were generated within an invoice date and allows you to search both by invoice type and by check number to see if a payment has been applied to the invoices in question. The next report is lease spending. This is simply the fixed cost of lease and contract maintenance on your units for the prior month. The next report after that is customer details. This allows you to see all the details of the accounts you oversee. Simply click on the number in blue to review the information we have in our system for your account. If anything looks wrong as far as phone numbers or contact information, please reach out to your sales rep and they can get it fixed in our system. The last report under accounts is very simply contracts. This lets you see what open contracts you have with tech leasing, should they be contract maintenance, a rental, or lease. It gives you the effective start date as well as the expiration date, allowing you to plan your fleet and fleet maintenance easier. The next set of drop downs is around assets, and the first one is vehicle information. Again, this is simply for you to review the information as to what assets you have on contract with tech leasing and verify that the information on those assets is accurate. If anything needs to be changed, please reach out to your local sales rep. The next report on here is Geotab. Geotab is a separate site from CWA. Geotab allows you to view your fleet in real time with GPS. It also has safety features that allows you to see when drivers are having hard braking, hard cornering, or speeding violations. And it also has set up for ELD purposes if your company gets that through tech. If you need a login and username and password for Geotab, please reach out to your local sales rep to get that established. The last report under assets is mileage. This allows you to pull in a certain date and time the units you have under contract with tech and what their current mileage is at. The next drop down is for maintenance. This is going to let you see your repair history. Once again, you're allowed to pick the date range and asset number and be able to see what maintenance was done to those units over a given time. For rental customers, the rental spend report will allow you to see how much spend you've done within a given time frame, specifically in rentals. It also gives you rental agreement listings, so all active rentals on your account can be viewed. Lastly, these are the reports from the dashboard. It allows you to dig into them a little deeper without having to select them from the dashboard itself. If there are any questions as to how to navigate the CWA website or Geotab or anything else, please do not hesitate to reach out to your administrator or sales rep with Tech Leasing. Thank you.